Hendo here at Average Use Slow-Pitch. Today we're bringing out a bat that I know a lot of people have been asking us about. This is the Short Porch Pickle Juice, one piece, 12.75 inch, half ounce end load, USSSA model. Real excited to give this one a try. We obviously swung the, what was it, Salty Dog, and I'm drawing a blank on what the other one's called right now. But basically the two other USSSA models there from Short Porch. Excited to see how this kind of one piece performs. I'm a big one piece fan. There's a bunch of them out there lately that have been really good, so kind of see where this one compares. Unfortunately, we don't have like the Resi with us, Tantrum, things like that, so this won't be a comparison video, but depending how this one plays out, we may kind of bring some of those out in the future and throw this in another kind of one piece comparison video. But we've kind of I think we put out 3 or 4 one piece comparisons to this point, so if you want to see how this one compares, check out the numbers that we get today for you, and then go back, watch a couple of the one piece videos. I would recommend just seeing the one piece finale. That's where we took kind of, in our opinion, the best 7 one pieces out there at the time, and compared them as well, so you could see kind of how this one compares to that. But either way, we're going to be using all Pro M's. It'll be ZNs, Dudley ZNs, not hardcores, just regular ZNs, and then Razos. So for us, kind of the baseline Pro M's, and then obviously if you are going to be somewhere we're using stadiums, hardcores, super dupers, things like that, you can just expect more performance. We will probably throw a few 52s in the beginning off of this, just to see how it performs with the softer balls, maybe a few at the end as well once it's a little more broken in. But let's go ahead, take this over, compression test it, see where it starts, come back, get swings with everybody, and then final compression, final thoughts. Real quick before I throw any swings here on the Short Porch Pickle Juice, let's see where this thing's testing at. Dial it up to 0. And right about 275, which we've kind of found is the sweet spot for most bats, especially when you want some break in time. So let's go ahead and get some swings, see how it performs.
81 miles per hour. 78 miles per hour.
Oh.
92 miles per hour.
Yeah, there it is.
That one
There's one good one with the speed.
86 miles per hour.
Gee.
96 miles per hour.
Oh, both of you locked in now.
Well, that's it.
88 miles per hour.
You did it. That's launched.
Do I get one?
Launched.
Got one.
Not just got one. That ball was murdered. Ladies and gentlemen, my call.
81 miles per hour.
Tell them that. Accommodate.
82 miles per hour. 83 miles per hour.
Is there any seams on it, or not seams, any webbing or anything that you can see?
Nope.
No webbing. All right. Does it feel stiff?
Just a few ball marks. Yeah, it
Is it
feels
similar to the bubble gum or stiffer?
stiffer.
Okay.
83 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
Ooh, 90.
Zip.
75 miles per hour.
You just missed the sweet spot?
Yeah. Just barely.
I'm trying to figure out the sound on it, but the sound doesn't change too much.
Not really.
80 miles per hour.
That's towards the end.
Scroll on your own.
81 miles per hour.
Uh-oh.
Atta baby. Atta baby.
Right at 350. That's a James Kellner scud.
75 miles per hour.
Sounds like a wood. It sounds like a wood baseball bat.
Kinda.
I don't think I'm even anywhere near the sweet spot yet.
Oh
though.
yeah, those last two. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't swung it yet, so I don't know where it is, but
79 miles per hour.
I mean, I do think it needs a little more
I mean,
Work. Yeah.
That by no means is the sweet spot, but that's a pretty. I mean, that's a nice little shot and forgiving wise, but
Yeah, that was up on the taper a little bit, probably by the P. If I can get in the KLE area, I think that's where we're at. I just need to stop overextending.
82 miles per hour.
there is a slight sound difference.
Yeah.
It's not much.
It's more. If you miss it, it's kind of a vibrating sound. When you get the sweet spot, it's more like a wooden bat, like you say.
And I think it's one of those sounds that's associated with the feel, so you get it better as the hitter.
Yeah.
which is all that matters. But
74 miles per hour.
It's got some good feedback. Doesn't sound that way, but it does have good feedback on it when I do actually hit it.
which, as long as you get some type of feedback, whether it's sound or hands, as long as you get something, that's what really matters. So there's some bats you get nothing.
Yeah.
86 miles per hour.
Sound
Did I
like
say
it came off
86?
good, but sound-wise from here, like it looks like it came off good, but the sound to me,
Sound like
it's like
shit.
you got it towards your hands.
Yeah. That's the way it felt too. I didn't feel like I hit like.
But it came off 86.
Yeah.
So far, it's deceiving. From
Very.
me, who hasn't swung it yet, at least.
I mean, technically speaking, here's one of the skids on the end of pickle and the beginning of juice.
Yeah.
81 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
So this feedback, it's a double whammy. Your instant feedback is on your velo right there. But when you miss, it's gonna let you know you missed and you need to readjust your stuff. And it literally, I hit up here by the stamp. Huh.
Yep. All right, the short porch pickle juice, again, 12.75. I can't stop calling this thing the dill pickle, whatever. All I'm saying is, there's a dill pickle right there. They're gonna call it the pickle juice, that should be a shot of pickle juice, but whatever. Short porch even says dill with it there. So if I call it a dill pickle, that's what I'm talking about, who cares?
91 miles per hour.
I hope that was low on the hands, because that hurt my hands a little bit.
93 miles per hour.
That had to be towards the end, based off the feel there.
96 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
That's the sweet spot.
That got there in a hurry.
Yeah.
93 miles per hour.
Yeah, so the sweet spot's definitely kind of centered up on this barrel, maybe slightly high of center. When you catch that, it feels good for sure. I've only caught one low, definitely gets sting. A couple a little high up here. There's not a lot of feedback change from basically the center high, which is probably the only downside so far, but that may change as it kind of breaks in a little bit more.
100 miles per hour.
Hundo.
91 miles per hour.
Yeah, so the sweet spot's definitely really, really good so far. We've got probably right at 100 swings with it at this point. These guys did take a handful of swings kind of before I did, but you can tell the sweet spot's really good. It's not overly forgiving yet, but get loose, find that sweet spot, get consistent, and hopefully it'll open up a little bit more, but very, very good sweet spot so far.
95 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour.
Yep, sweet spot, all of it.
What was that?
103.
It sounded 103 by my ear.
103 miles per hour.
There it is.
Yeah, find the sweet spot a little more consistent now.
104 miles per hour.
Yeah, like I said, sweet spot's great. It's definitely opening up a little bit as far as that goes. Stiff feel low. It makes sense with a one piece, but it reminds me a lot of a Resmond, like the one piece Canal Resi feel, as far as kind of that stiffer, almost a baseball type feel when you catch it. But so far so good. We'll kind of see where it tests. A few more swings, and then actually James brought out the Louisville bubblegum one piece for us, so I'm gonna throw some swings on there to see how it compares. And then again, just to kind of compare to something I game. I know the specs aren't the same, but I'm gonna put some swings on my Brady Genesis that's testing right about 265, 270, just to kind of see how it feels compared to that one.
97 miles per hour.
See, I was towards the end. There's a little bit of forgiveness coming back. We're opening up.
91 miles per hour.
Damn, that wasn't off the sweet spot either. And we still got out.
92 miles per hour.
All right, like I said, sweet spot's great. It's getting more forgiving. Let's go ahead and see, like I mentioned, how the bubblegum compares. We are swinging a 26 half ounce in the short porch. This is a 25.5 bubble gum, but it's a little more broken in. This was testing at right about 260. So gives us hopefully kind of a rough, even comparison. Some swings here, a couple swings of the Brady, and then I'll just close out with a few more with the pickle juice, just for a real quick how it feels compared to those other two. All right, first up for comparison piece, again, 25.5 one-piece Louisville bubble gum. It was testing right about 264, so I'm guessing based on where the short porch ends, it will probably be close, unless that short porch really didn't move at all, but we'll find out here at the end. Just a
97 miles per hour. 101 miles per hour. 102 miles per hour.
There's the bubblegum sweet spot though.
93 miles per hour.
Yeah, so there's our bubblegum. To be honest, they perform pretty similarly, to be honest. It's just different feel, sound, as you know, with the Louis. This one probably has a little more forgiveness, so we'll see again where the pickle juice tests. But if the pickle juice is testing around 260 like the Louisville, then it's just kind of the standard. We know Louisvilles are very, very forgiving anyways. But now, again, different specs here. This is a 12-inch, 1-ounce end load, but this is what I game. So I figure, let me see how that pickle juice compares to something I game, just for kind of a comparison there.
104 miles per hour.
Yeah, the Brady's still king for me.
103 miles per hour.
Okay, and this is the final touches. Feel with this pickle juice, pickle, dill pickle, whatever we're calling it.
101 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour. 99 miles per
Where am I
hour.
going?
98 miles per hour.
Yeah, so again, I think just a different feel, but absolutely very similar performance to the bubblegum. Louis is a little more forgiving, however. You definitely lose a little more performance, or a little more exivelo, whatever, high and low with this one than the Louisville, but we'll see where it tests. Definitely potential for it to continue to open up. Very, very good sweet spot. Good feedback on the hands. Not great sound feedback. Hard to tell at times where you caught it. For me though, the Brady's still my #1 bat. I still don't have any plans of really putting it down. However, the new mid-load Twisted Mistress, that is the other bat that's in my bag to game currently. One of the hottest I've swung all year. I haven't had a chance to game it yet, so I'm not gonna say that, hey, that's my new gamer, but I do plan on swinging it BSC coming up here in about 2 weeks. See how that compares, but very good bat there from Short Porch. We'll go ahead and throw it in the tester, give you any kind of final details there, but pretty much from everybody, same type of thing. Good sweet spot, some sting low on the barrel, decent performance, not overly forgiving towards the end, but if you're somebody that likes kind of the shorter-ish barrels, again, that 12.5 that's on the Kinetic, 12.75 here on the pickle juice, I think you're gonna like it. Give it some time to break in and stand by for the final compression. All right, now that our swing's complete here with our pickle juice, let's see where it's finishing, or sorry, pickle juice. See, now I'm confusing myself between dill pickle and pickle juice. But let's see where it's testing at. I believe, if I remember correctly, it started right at 275. We got a little over 100 swings, probably 125 on it. All Pro M's. And yeah, it didn't move a whole lot. We're sitting 260, 265, probably 265. So that sweet spot was definitely starting to open up a little bit. I think honestly it needs a little more work. I'll try to get that closer to 250, but that does mean, hey, you can get probably that 2 to 250 swing mark and still be just fine.